crafters, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky DIY, your friendly neighborhood Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. We're continuing our Valentine's-ish theme. I say ish because this can be customized for any season, any packaging, pretty much any goodie that you want. So 100% Canadian content today. We are using Smarties. I know they're Canadian or Canada Day Smarties, but they're red and white, which also speaks to Valentine's Day. You could also get away with the red and green ones with the white from Christmas. You can just repackage them so that they're just red and white. Anyway, I'm going a little bit rogue with my color combos today, but it all kind of works together and it all pulls together. We're not going to be doing any stamping today, but you can stamp a sentiment if you want to. I'm just going to show you how to make the package. So I've already kind of measured our packaging, and I'm going to show you two different ways that you can do this. So this is an 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. I scored it in half, so it's 5.5. Actually 5.25, because my package wasn't quite 5.5. And then I trimmed about 1 inch off the end because I didn't really need that much cardstock on the back. So we've got 5.25 by 7.5. So you want to measure your packaging. You can, if you want to, use your score tool like I did for this side and score your measurements. But you can also do what I did on this side and just wrap and tuck. And then once you have it on your package and your score lines are set, just grab your handy dandy bone folder and score to your heart's content. Now, the designer series paper that I'm using today is Rainy Day. I'll have to double check the name, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And it's got, each side has this really sweet cartoon type characters, but it also has a little bit of shine, and the other side is matte. So we're going to go ahead, put our package in, and then I always like to have my seam on the inside. So we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive. Now you can use whatever adhesive you prefer. I like the snail because it's generally less messy. She says that she makes a hot mess of it, but it's fine. And you can do this, as I said, with any packaging. If you're using like one of the Lindt chocolate bars or something like that, you might want to use the folding method instead of the scoring method, just because they're so thin. It might be hard to get a really good score. So I'm going to go ahead and use our raindrop paper. So we're going to do the same thing, kind of roughly center and score it with our fingers. Oh, I am going to need to trim just a tiny little bit off of that. So I'm going to take roughly 1 inch off. We're also going to use some ribbon today, so fingers crossed my hand would like to cooperate with us. And the only reason that we're using the ribbon is to create a fun little pull tab feature. Okay. Score. Oh my gosh. Which way is up? Okay, there we go. Now we've got the glue on the right side. And we're going to pull it nice and taut. Get our edges to line up. Now you don't want it so tight that you can't move your packaging, but that's also where the ribbon's going to come in handy. And I forgot to grab a pair of scissors, but that's fine. So we're going to wrap our ribbon. Measure. And did you know that you can use your score tool to cut your ribbon as well. I mean, not the most conventional way, but it works. There we go. And then I'm just going to pull in a little bit more for our extra tie. There we go. Okay. See, there's no point in getting fussed about much in the craft room. It's all good. Now, which way are we going to put this? Put the prettier end as this way up. Now, if you wanted to, you could use adhesive to kind of tack it. I think I might do that. It's a little bit roly-poly today. I'm just going to use a tiny little bit just to keep it in the center. And then we're going to grab, oh, that's a little bit more even. And we're going to grab our other piece. We're just going to tie, maybe we'll just tie a knot. I'm not really feeling a bow today. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, we're just going to do a knot. And then you can kind of fuss it up. If I could have my scissors handy, that would be great. But you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. Now we're going to get our designer series paper that I've already cut out. I did the turtle. He's looking a little bit bashful and sweet today. So we're just going to put our adhesive onto him. I've chosen a piece of crushed curry. Oh my goodness. I need the caffeine gods to be kind to me today. All right, and then we're going to go ahead. This is the back. The pretty part of our packaging is going to be the front. So we're just going to slide this on. I'm going to put our little turtle guy on there. And there you go. You can then grab your ribbon and pull your treat out. And it can be repurposed by the recipient as a bookmark, as whatever. They can use the ribbon in another project. There we go. I changed my mind. The bow was sweeter. All right, so there you go. There's our quick and easy Valentine's or any day treat package. If you give it a try, I'd love to see it. Pop on over to my Facebook page and show me your project. Also, don't forget, I've got a stamping retreat coming up in February. Pop on over to my blog, which is linked down below, for all of the information. It's going to be an amazingly fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you soon.